President Xi Jinping really reiterated today what Beijing has repeatedly said about Taiwan. There was a lot of talk about one country, two systems, which obviously has been widely criticised, not just in Taiwan, but also here in Hong Kong for those lines being blurred at times. Now, of course, Beijing recognises Taiwan as a renegade Chinese province and not a country, and therefore not eligible for formal relations. It's become increasingly hostile towards Taiwan since President Tsai Ing-wen swept to power in 2016. Beijing suspects she wants to push for formal independence, despite the fact that she says she wants to maintain the status quo. Now, Beijing has also become increasingly suspicious of US intentions towards Taiwan, particularly after the US approved the sale of military equipment to Taiwan. Of course, China and the US are at odds over a number of things like trade and the South China Sea, but Beijing has repeatedly said that Taiwan is one of the most sensitive issues in its relationship with Washington.
And Samantha, last year we saw Beijing really step up its pressure campaign against Taiwan. Do you think this is likely to continue?
Well, I suspect it will, though in what capacity remains to be seen. On a number of occasions, Beijing has sent military aircraft and ships to circle the island, so flexing its military muscle to prove a point there. We've also seen Beijing snatch a number of diplomatic allies from Taiwan, leaving it with only a handful left, and we do expect more to switch allegiances to Beijing this year. Now, Taiwan has accused Beijing of luring its allies with attractive aid packages, so Beijing really using dollar diplomacy there. Aside from political pressure, though, Beijing's also stepped up its force on international business, particularly airlines. Last year, it forced a number of carriers to change the way they refer to Taiwan on their websites. And now, despite a number of US airlines digging their heels in over this, we did eventually see most of them give in to Beijing's demands. So Beijing using a number of tactics there, both on a political and business level, to tighten the screws, and I expect we will see more of that this year.